see the hurt and the pains of other people on Bad Boy, that motivates me to say something so I don't be deemed as a person who just made a bunch of money and turned a blind eye. I'm not going to be like the rest of the people around Puff that don't tell him he's wrong. I'm not going to be like the yes men around him that see him ruining people's lives and never tell him he's wrong. More people on here will tell me I'm wrong, but won't say anything to him. They'll judge my beliefs, they'll judge my Christianity, and they'll say nothing to Puff. They'll say nothing about it's a concert for Biggie and Biggie's own daughter couldn't get in. They'll say nothing about that. But all of his friends got 50 and 60 tickets. We're done with your games.
Scrutiny in recent weeks. This all started with
Versi, what's good with you, boy?
We ain't family, we ain't foes, and we definitely not bros. We ain't nothing, nigga. And we definitely not goals, and we definitely not woes. You can feel it in your soul. We ain't nothing, nigga. 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 I'm an unapologist. New women like Solomon. I could burn bridge, walk water like the prophets did. I could read niggas' futures like astrologists. Why I'm so clean, I'm the next thing to godliness. Niggas trying to starve my kids and give my money to his firstborn. I'm not the nigga supposed to work for him. You supposed to teach Coach and P about a legacy. Instead the niggas follow you, you teach them treachery. And now you saying you check for me without a check for me. Know what you talking about? This murder niggas double jeopardy. Niggas saying let it go. You bugging, nigga, I can't let it be. Tell niggas don't call for me, I can only talk for me. I know what my budget read, I read the budget every week. I'm on a no way out tour, but it's a way out for me. They can try to dangle money, they didn't think I ever leave. Niggas never pay the artists, but they love to pay the freaks. We ain't gang, we ain't ghosts, we ain't family, we ain't foes, and we definitely not bros, we ain't nothing, nigga. And we definitely not goals, and we definitely not woes. You can feel it in your soul, we ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. Nah, we ain't nothing, nigga. No, we ain't nothing, nigga. No, we ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. Nah, we ain't nothing, nigga. He that is from above is above them all, above them all, above them all. I show up when thunder fall. I ain't running from y'all, cause I come for it all. Now I fire on Goliath and watch him fall. Then wanna kill the short first, cause I come for the tall. And when your main artist die, who the hell do you call? I bring smoke with water on, I'm used to the fog. And I empty pipes when clicks get clogged. And go to church on Sunday, I'm the illest of all. Don't ever put mates with other bad boys who had hardship. You know I get it jumping like a mosh pit, nigga. I'm the first level, dirt level, y'all can never hurt level. Niggas mad I made it to the I would never work level. Cain kill Abel, I'm able to kill Cain. And love don't steal, my nigga, change your name. And I see no integrity in your name. And I'm haunted by the voice of St. James. Champagne came, match my Rollie plain Jane. And I say, blame God, I ain't changing. If niggas never found a killer, why is niggas living there? Everybody broke, the niggas gotta blame the visionary. And niggas be selling they soul to go to a brunch. And niggas might end up sweet, drinking that punch or suffer good. And niggas know I'm from another hood, so keep your brotherhood. I'm trying to make sure that my mother good. I act sheep, but I'm really go to the ghost. No matter who top five, I'm the nigga quoted the most. I'm the ghost of Wolf, ghost of RZA. I come with the facts you never considered. I'm the ghost of Shine. I speak for every artist, never spoke they mind. Representing every artist that was left behind. From Craig Mack to G-Dep, I still remember them kids trample. For every producer you ever stole a sample. Why you playing with me, knowing I make examples. Niggas hide behind money, you know that's not a man move. You know you Frank and I'm Tony, you know that it would get lonely. It's never safe when you owe me, you know that saying's true. You had a chance to do right, and I understand you. You can't starve a nigga, came from Wick and can't fool, but Common came and gave him all the movers. In Florida for the pain he caused in Georgia, made his soul rest in piss water. He could've made it right, that nigga could've saved his life. Now it ain't no way to fight, now he out there waving white. I know your strategies and what your habits be. And right now I got a mole in your faculty. So when you get the nerve to come after me, what audacity. Gotta know the dollar sign wasn't rapping free. Actually, after Big died, what a travesty. Cause when Mase left, nigga, wasn't nobody after me. I guess I got the last laugh. Niggas ain't laughing, huh? Niggas stay strapping up, I'm ready for a massacre. Can't blackball Mase, the ball ain't black enough. Tupac voice, nigga, I ain't even mad at you. Pretty nigga always made their hearts melt, yeah. Guess you could say I know how Pac felt, yeah. I'm just a Harlem nigga reppin' down a Vegas strip with my own shit. You from my Vernon, nigga, go and rep your own hood. I'm not hating on your Billy worth. Right now, I'm only saying what you really worth. You ain't no architect, you just a nigga, not a market death. Go pay his mother what she really worth, nigga. We ain't gang, we ain't ghosts, we ain't family, we ain't foes, and we definitely not bros, we ain't nothing, nigga. And we definitely not goals, and we definitely not woes. You can feel it in your soul, we ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. Nah, we ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. No, we ain't nothing, nigga. We ain't nothing, nigga. Nah, we ain't nothing, nigga. And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
What's up? You welcome to Scene, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood. What's up? What's good with everybody? I'm your host, Sin CEO Official, and as always, I'd like to welcome you motherfuckers to the Hood on Lock. I'm back up in this bitch, and I'm ready to get turned up. I've been sitting back working on all kind of other shit, man, getting other shit done. Man, y'all just don't know. Um, I got some more shit coming that I'm not gonna speak on at this point, but at some point, I'm gonna put y'all up on game of what I got next. Besides the GTA world, I'm on to something else as well. I miss everybody. What's up to my ride or dies in the building? Miss Goldie, I don't know where you at, but I know you here somewhere. Appreciate you. Um, I've been wanting to go live for a couple of weeks now. There's a lot of shit that's been going on in the YouTube streets as well as uh what's the word I'm looking for? Newsworthy, I guess, celebrity, entertainment. And I just said fuck it, man. If I'm gonna come back, I might as well just come back and just get it over with. And we definitely need to discuss this whole Mase and Diddy thing because I don't know how old everyone is, but I was definitely there around the Bad Boy era, and I remember a lot of shit that was going on, a lot of shit that was said. But before we go into the topic, I definitely want to remind everybody that I also sent over, uh, uh, well, not me. I have my lawyer sent over a discrimination warning lawsuit to Clubhouse. And 3 days later, all of a sudden, I can log back into Clubhouse. They had no real reason for blocking me other than me exposing the owner, the female, and Whack 100's, relationship as far as her kissing his ass to be on there. So the Hood on Lock is back on Clubhouse. You can participate in all my live shows like before they had banned me or whatever the fuck they did. You are able to participate in the show via Clubhouse also. So feel free to log into your Clubhouse Join and follow the Hood Unlocked room. And when I go live, and even when I'm not live, you may catch me on Clubhouse in my room doing my thing. Um, what else is there? Let me drop the stream link for those that want to come up and say what's up. Oh shit! What's that, Pete? Excuse me. Oh shit! I know with me though, nothing changed. Oh shit! The stream link is in the chat. I do expect some of you motherfuckers to come up here and holler at your boy. Okay, I see my nigga Audio Crackers in the motherfucking building. Hood, what's good, brother? Appreciate you tapping in. My rider dies in here, which I knew. For sure, for sure. Now, y'all know a couple of days ago, Mase dropped the Oracle, which I just previewed at the beginning of the show. Basically exposed everything that we knew about Diddy, things we didn't know about Diddy, and things that we kind of assumed about Diddy. Mase pretty much put it all out there. For those that don't understand rap lyrics or code and things like that, I'm gonna give you what I got from some of the lyrics and the things Mase said in the Oracle too. Mase especially was saying that Puffy promised to make it right. He promised that he was going to, give him whatever it was he was due, whether that was money, publishing, or both. That's why we saw Mase return for the Bad Boy reunion. Remember, Mase came back for a little while, and like everything was good after he went on his little holy run. So Mase come back to Bad Boy. He does the reunion. Now he's ghostwriting for his son Christian, and that's the reason why the title is what it's called. It's the Cone family, the rap successful version of Millie and Vanilli. For those that don't know who Millie and Vanilli is, Millie and Vanilli was a supplying pop hip hop group, and they whole thing was fake and fraud. They had ghostwriters, all kind of shit. They wasn't who they pretended to be. So let's look back at what Puffy Diddy is. Now they say Puffy's a producer, but Puffy can't make no beats. Now you ain't gotta be a producer to make beats. That's why we call them beat maker and we call them producers. But Puffy can't make a beat. When tracks like Juicy and other tracks come about, he has producers and beat makers who come to him with this and an idea. Of course, Puffy being the owner, he has to final say yes or no. But he has people that brings him shit. He pays them. He uses it. He does his thing to it. It go. If it flop, it flop. But Puffy has never been credited by real industry people as an actual producer. Like, he's not the definition of what a producer is. He just has the ability to attract or hire talent to have around him who has successfully made him bigger than what he technically really is. So Mace's whole thing was he wanted his money and his publishing in the beginning, and that's why he left. So when he came back on the promise of getting, recouping and being set right, all of a sudden Puffy wants his oldest son Christian to start rapping. Y'all remember Christian came out with one or two songs, I believe. I don't know if he ever came out with an album or LP, but I know he was working on a project. And because of the way he was sounding, the way he was dancing, we knew off top Mase had to be somewhere, but there was no proof. Where Mase also exposed that in the Oracle. Like Puffy wanted Mase to ghostwrite for Christian to make people think that he actually had talent because he ain't got no rap talent, just like his daddy ain't got none. And he actually was putting the publishing of Mase work in his son's name, Christian's name. So while Mase was ghostwriting his son's album, he still wasn't giving Mase his publishing and his credit, which is what made Mase leave the first time. So like he did it with Mase. Excuse me. Diddy did it with Mase the first time, and then he tried to do the same fucking thing again with his son. How fucked up is that? So now I came back on a promise to make it right. I start writing for your son album, and I look up and I'm not getting no royalties from it. I'm not getting no publishing credit from it. You got this shit all in your son's name as if he actually can write fucking music. Now I don't get how your daddy is Diddy. You growing up in that type of household and environment and you can't write no motherfucking music. That's sad in itself. Mace also exposed in the Oracle that Diddy stole producers and beat makers shit. Took the credit for it. And Diddy ain't the only one that do that, but since the topic is him, we're gonna expose that shit. We all knew it, but yet, like they say, people don't say nothing to him. You know, the hood don't kiss ass. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck who your celebrity is, your status. None of that matters. What matters is the people that watch my show getting facts and 100% truth on what I'm reporting. Back to topic though. How would you feel if you was robbed of your publishing once and then you go back to the nigga thinking he gonna make it straight, and then you look up and boom, you're being robbed again, but this time he's letting his son rob you. He said, I'm not the nigga that's supposed to work for him. You was supposed to teach. Basically, supposed to teach your son how to do this shit. But Puffy can't do it. Puffy is probably the most successful fraud producer ever. He gets all the credit, but don't do the actual work. That's not fair to the real producers and beat makers and people behind the scenes, the ghostwriters and etc. Audio said May should have put that in the contact immediately, or I ain't writing shit. Exactly. Oh, contract. I'm sure my nigga mean. Okay, yeah, contract. Yeah, I wouldn't have came back to write his son album until he paid me or gave me whatever it was I was requesting, whether it was publishing money or both. I'm not gonna start on nothing new until you make this right. But I think because Mace got that bad boy reunion money, he thought that okay, the rest of that shit was on the way. I'm assuming. Don't know, just assuming on that part. But for whatever reason, Mace did it. And my thing is this: if Diddy's a fucking billionaire like they say, what's wrong with paying niggas? Like, why is it so hard for a billionaire to pay motherfuckers? Especially when they bringing in the bread. That's like some retarded shit. It's really fucking retarded when you think about it, my nigga. Like, let's be real about the situation. The streamer link is in the chat for those that want to come up. Let's be real about it, my nigga. You supposed to be a billionaire, as they say. And even if you not, you damn sure got to be close for them to even give you that title. And I understand that's how the rich stay rich, audio, but at the same time, my nigga, the niggas that's making you the money gonna leave. Like they do. So now you back to nobody making you money. That's retarded. That's retarded. I'ma never not pay insured the motherfucker that's bringing in the bread that's making the money. That got to be the dumbest business decision and business move you can make as a business owner. Think about that. Think about how dumb that is. Think about how dumb that got to be. Yeah, I know you didn't say it was right, but I'm just saying though. That's like if your employees go open up your store every day and they're working and they're selling your merchandise, whatever it is you got. If you don't pay them, you have nobody to work in your store to make you money. So how do you make money from that point? That shit is stupid. That is basic business. Birdman had this issue. Suge Knight had this issue. Is there anybody else had an issue with paying the artists? I'm high as fuck. Those are the ones I can immediately think of right now. It's like having a hamburger stand, but you're not paying a delivery man who brings you your buns, burgers, and supplies. If you don't pay the delivery man with your supplies, you have nothing to sell to the customer. It's basic fucking business. And on top of that, every artist ain't successful. Every artist you sign or come in contact with ain't gonna be big. They're fucking over the main talent on their label. They're fucking over the ones that's breaking in and generating the most money. That is the dumbest shit ever. So what I'm about to do now is tap in to Mase explaining the Oracle a little more deeper on Clubhouse. So y'all stay tuned, check this out. Again, the stream round link is in the chat for those that want to come up. You can still show your support via Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Chime, Zelle, The Hood Unlocked. I definitely appreciate it. Let's go.
I want to release you out of this,
But you
but
do
you
have a
do have a
tab here.
tab here.
You have
You have
spent this
spent this
amount of my
amount of my
money.
money.
I think
I
it's
think
fair
it's
that I
fair that
get
I
my
get
money
my
back,
money
and
back,
I think
and I
it's
think
fair
it's
that you
fair
go
that you
and live
go and
your
live your
best life.
best life.
And if you
And if
don't
you
have
don't
the
have
money,
the money,
maybe you could
maybe you could
pay it to
pay
me
it to me
later.
later.
Would you
Would
like to
you
pay
like to
it to
pay
me
it to me
later?
later?
Maybe with
Maybe
some
with some
interest or
interest or
something. I don't
something. I
know.
don't know.
But
Now
But
hold on. You notice Mace said, "Do you want to pay me my money later? Maybe you ain't got it right now. Hold on. Is Puffy a fucking billionaire or not? Because I don't see myself having a relationship with Puffy, right? And he owed me any amount of money, and I'm gonna give you time. I'm just not. Nigga, it states you're a fucking billionaire. So you gotta have hundreds of millions for them to even stamp you that title. So unless you owe me a billion or more, nigga, there is no time frame. I need mine right now. And then for Mace to be willing to give him a time frame and allow interest to occur on that, that leads me to believe that Puffy owes Mace a lot more money than any of us probably think he owes. Let's continue with the interview though.
I
I
believe in
believe
a
in a
God
God
that
that
says
says
He
He
hates
hates
robbery.
robbery.
He
He
hates it
hates it.
because when
Because when
people are
people are
robbed,
robbed,
they are
they
put
are
in
put in
position
position
to have
to
to
have to
rob other
rob other
people
people
if they
if
don't
they don't
change that
change
Go
that
thought.
sit
thought.
out somewhere.
So let me ask you this. Do you think that um with I would say your
your
trajectory,
trajectory,
do you
do you
think
think
that
that
the way
the way
handling
handling
or
or
I don't know
I
if I
don't know
want
if
to
I
say
want to say
confronting,
confronting,
but
but
it's not
it's not
confrontational, but
confrontational, but
it can be it
it
can
can
be.
be.
But
But do you see?
do you
Do you
think
think
making a
making a
song
song
as
as
opposed to,
opposed to,
let's
let's
say,
say,
going a
going a
religious or
religious or
spiritual way
spiritual way
about it,
about it,
like,
like
was the
was the
best way
best way
to
to
evoke
evoke
what you
what you
feeling
feeling
about
about
everything?
everything?
Mm.
Mm.
I
I
think
think
is
is
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
answer your
answer your
question
question
and then
and
I'll
then
say
I'll
what I
say what I
really
really
believe.
believe.
Okay,
Okay,
so
so
just to
just to
keep the
keep the
conversation going
conversation
in the
going in
right
the right
direction,
direction.
I
I
think
think
I think
I
I've
think I've
handled
handled
it the
it
way
the
it
way
should
it
have
should
been
have been
handled.
handled.
Like I've
Like I've
had the
had the
time
time
to
to
handle it
handle it
spiritually.
spiritually.
I have
I
had the
had the
time to
time
have
to have
mediators.
mediators.
Like
Like
Be sure to hit that
I
like
I
think
button, hit that
think
subscribe
what
button.
what
people
You
have
people
to
also
have
do
can
to
is
do is
kind of
communicate
kind
know
of
via
other
know other
people's
Clubhouse
people's
again.
beliefs so
beliefs
you
And
so
as
can
you can
know
know
what
what
always,
to
to
hold
hold
to.
welcome
to.
to the hood.
And
And
my
my
from the
from the
Bible I
Bible I
read, my
read, my
understanding
understanding
as a
as a
Christian
Christian
is that
is
when you
that when
have
you
a
have a
problem with a
problem with a
person, you
person,
go
you
to
go
the
to
one
the
on
one
one.
on one.
That's the
That's the
first way
first
you
way
go
you
to
go
them.
to them.
That's
That's
facts.
facts.
Then my
Then my
question would
question would
be,
be,
do you
do you
think in
think in
20
20
years we
years we
never
never
spoke one
spoke
on
one
one?
on one?
Right.
Your
Your
answer
answer
probably would
probably
be
would be
what?
what?
Of course not.
Okay.
Okay.
So the
So then
next
this
Okay, so Mace is letting it be clear that in the 20 years he's been sitting back waiting on his publishing and his money. He's spoken with Puffy. We've seen him come back, like I said earlier, with the Bad Boy reunion tour. We knew that he was ghostwriting for his son. And still, this billionaire is holding on to his money like this is his girl. And he's using that to try to keep him in play. Because he know any label at this point will want Mace still to this day. What's good with you, Miss Star? Appreciate you tapping in. Salute to my nigga Big L Dog. Appreciate you. see you got the TV at the end, so I'm assuming my nigga got a channel now. Salute. Man, you know, I mean, I've been handling business behind the scenes, taking care of life, other shit, getting. I'm always thinking about the next phase of the Hood Unlocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like the basic YouTuber. I'm not just on YouTube. You feel me? I'm not these bum ass niggas. I got other things to do with branding and expanding with my shit. And so that's what I'm focusing on right now. Small echo hood. Yeah, I know I got my speaker on for Clubhouse actually. But yeah, let's get back to this content though.
Second level is when that doesn't work, you go to the person with a witness. Do you think in 20 years we've done that?
Yes.
Okay, so my third um
Your
idea.
third thing is to get the strap. So did you do that?
No, the third, that's not third for me. Um Third for me is you bring it in front of the church. That's what my Bible would say. You bring it in front of the church. So I went to his pastors and said, "Hey, would you like to mediate this conversation between me and Puff since he's now on this spiritual journey?" And when that doesn't happen,
Brother
I
Love was a fraud.
exhausted all three. Now, in your vantage point, you may say, why did it take you 20 years to do this? And as I stated earlier, but now I'm going to give you the spiritual side. That is a testament to my spiritual integrity because it took me 20 years to go through those three steps.
Mm.
So if I don't talk to you, I don't just go to the internet. That's not my belief. So my belief is if I didn't speak to you, I can't say nothing until I speak to you and go through those steps. So if those steps would have taken me 80
Real
years,
nigga
then
shit.
that's when I would have been responding at 80 because I'm staying true to what I believe. And at that point that I went through those steps, because most people would be like, man, I called the church. I didn't get through to him. So I just did it. I didn't do that. For all of the years I couldn't speak to him or we didn't speak, I held on to what
That's
it
good,
needed to
one
be.
man. Ben, appreciate you
So then when I get
sliding
to a
in, man.
place where I'm reaching out and I'm exhausting all those things, then at that point, if it's not going to be handled right, I'm not gonna just talk to him. Somebody may say, "Well, Puff tried to call you. Puff has been trying to call you for years." But after we exhaust step two, it's no longer for me to talk to you personally. If I don't believe you're telling the truth, I can only speak to you with a credible witness because you're not gonna honor anything you say. That's how I operate. If I know you're
I
not to be
understand
truthful,
everything you just said too. So
yeah.
now let me ask you this. Does it still hurt? And this is kind of a loaded question because you already spoke on you don't need the money that he owes you. You do have connections with your label mates and other people who came up with you during that time. So do you still with that conflated or not? Because you had a bond with this man, or I don't want to feed your answer, but does it still
Nah, I
hurt?
don't. I don't. What you call it? I didn't have a bond with him. I had a business deal. The
Okay.
deal didn't go right. Um, he did some things to. I mean, now I'm not even gonna say him. I'm gonna try to explain it without talking about him. From my vantage point, things happen where it could be in like most business, where you do business, somebody get the better end of that business, whoever negotiated the best in that business. We went our separate ways. He went to his life. I went and did a whole new life of my own. That life did well for me. So um there was nothing for me to be hurt about. I would be hurt if I was struggling. I would be hurt if I couldn't take care of my family, but I felt like he was taking care of his. Then I can understand that format, but that's not my format. That's not my platform. My platform is God is
Hey, so check this out, man. Mase is definitely on some spiritual shit, my nigga. Because like me, this nigga said he went to Puff Pastor, bro. He went to Puff Pastor to try to get him to mediate the business discussion that the money that was owed. Look here, I'm not going to your pastor, and I'm not saying that negative against May. Salute to her. He a grown man. He handled his the way he felt he should handle, it, and I salute that. I'm only speaking for myself, and I'm not downplaying what he did. But I'm not going to your pastor. I'm not going to your mama. I'm not going to your baby mama. Nigga, I'm coming straight to you. And if I've done that, and all I got is lies, deception, bullshit, excuses, nigga, I'ma tear your ass up. Now, because of who Mace is, I'm sure at some point in some kind of way he has access to Puff. I'm pretty sure them niggas end up in a room alone with each other. That would be the time I beat the shit out of Puff. You gonna give me my shit rightfully, my nigga. I'm not taking nothing from you. I'm not taking more than what I want or owed. But you gonna give me what I earned and what I'm owed, my nigga. Like, I'm not saying I'm too street not to sue a nigga or go to court about my business, because I think I would if I felt the need to it, because why jeopardize your freedom, over some bread, on some business type shit. But you being and holding a billionaire title, I don't care what you owe me. It should be no hoe. It should be no what, my nigga. I would have got it when it first happened. I wouldn't have waited no 20 years. But shit, fuck it. Since I waited, you gonna give it to me now, nigga, because now you definitely stated as being a billionaire, and I'm gonna keep bringing that up. I'm not going to your pastor, man. But again, this is what Mace did, though. Salute.
Been tremendously good to me, and that because of that, I've been able to give him as long as grace as he needed. But at the point that I understand that nothing different is going to happen, I just felt that that was what I needed to do at that time. And am I hurt by anything he's doing? No. Once you acknowledge who a person desires to be, you accept it. That's part of the growth.
Mhm.
You can accept that this person is going to be this person, and you stop arguing with them.
So for all the hip hop lovers, y'all never had a bond. You were never like brothers or best friends. That was not true.
I never said
See, look, these type of people don't understand business. Like, motherfuckers think because you are on stage with somebody, because you guys are making music and it look like you guys are having fun, they think that means you motherfuckers is just best buds around this motherfucker. And in some cases that is true. Maybe even in more cases it's true. But no, even enemies can work together and make money, make music, make movies. So it's not always what you see. And that's the problem with society. They see shit on TV, videos, their devices. And a lot of people, even the adults, grown adults, some even college educated, can still be fooled and tricked and believe in what they see on TV. Now, I'm sure Mason Puff was cool, because I remember Mace said that he went inside Puffy's bathroom and saw Puffy had a dildo on his counter. Public record. He said it in an interview. So obviously they was cool enough. But you can't always just assume motherfuckers is just best friends. You feel me? Back to the content.
that he was my brother.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking you right now. I don't know what you said.
No, we had similar goals, and it's like anything. Like I wouldn't like go against. Did we have great music? Yes. Where I was the producers able to give a beat, and I was able to go in there and write something amazing too, and he was able to put great ad libs on it, and and say the parts and dance together and all those things.
All right, I wanna point out what Mace just said. Y'all heard that shot, right? I know y'all caught that low key shot. That nigga said was producers able to give me a beat? He said, give me, not us. He said,
Oh,
give
yeah.
a beat. He said, and was I able to write great music to it? Not we. Was I able to write great music to it? Pay attention, y'all. And then he gave Puff his credit for what he should get credited for. He said, was Puff able to go in the studio and do some good ad libs? For those that don't know what ad libs, that's not even a verse or bars. That's like if you hear a nigga rapping and the nigga be like, yeah, take that. Bad boy. That type of shit is ad libs for those that don't know. So Mase is only giving Puffy credit for adding ad libs and being able to spit the verse that either he written or somebody else goes writing for Puff wrote.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we've been giving these niggas too much credit. Well, not me. I've been knew about this shit.
Oh
But
yeah. Everybody know Diddy don't write his stuff though. I think a lot
right.
of people know that.
But still he didn't win artist awards. I believe he may have written Writer of the Year award before, at least once or twice, maybe. I could be wrong. But what I'm saying is, other
But you
than
know what
being a
Diddy was good at?
hold on, he's a
Diddy
good
got an ear for music.
he's a good
He got, a,
decision maker, nigga.
he got an ear
That's
for
just like
music. You know what I'm saying? He can read
right.
beats.
Oh nah, you're going too far with that. He can't read no beats. He has an
Yes, he
ear for
can.
music.
Like.
Let
When
me
I say
correct you.
that, you know what I'm saying? When
Go
I
ahead.
say that, you know what I'm saying? He know how to put the correct sound, where it's like sound for the piano, sound for the drum, sound
No,
for the
he don't even
saxophone.
do that. I would give him too much
Yes,
credit.
he
He don't
do.
even do that. No, he don't. Puff
Nah,
does not.
he don't do the beats though, but like he tell them where he think a sound should go. Like, you know what I'm saying, where like a key sound should go. Like put this right here and put that right there. Now he good at that though.
I
And
don't even
he
think
good at
Puff is
remixing. Huh?
okay. I don't even think Puff is doing that much. I even think you still giving that nigga too much credit. But
They
this is
don't
what
give
I
him
want
too
to
much
say.
credit with
I
that.
don't think you give him too much credit for that. I will give him credit on Puff has, like you said, ear for music, one.
Yeah,
And two,
yeah.
he's like I look at him like Mayweather. He has been blessed with the ability to just hire the right people around him to make him successful, my nigga.
Mayweather.
Yeah,
Mayweather?
Mayweather. You gotta realize
Nah, Mayweather
Mayweather
was a
has
beast.
look,
The
let
early
me tell you,
Mayweather when he was knocking people out. The
that's
early
what I'm talking.
Mayweather.
Listen. We're talking about business and education wise, my nigga. Listen
Oh,
though.
business, yeah.
We all know Mayweather doesn't have the best education. He barely can read. But no, that's not a shock though. Salute to Mayweather. That's not a shock though. Hear me out. But for him to not be the smartest boxer in the bunch, right? We've never heard of a situation of him being robbed by his president, his CEO, his accountants, his managers.
Right.
He has been blessed with the ability to hire the right people around him.
Exactly.
I
Exactly.
made him a fucking billionaire where don't nobody make more money faster than he does, bruh. He makes damn near $1 billion in an hour event, my nigga. He makes like what they say 400, 700,000 every minute, nigga.
Yeah, but he's also as a marketing genius too though. Mayweather know how to market himself too though. He know how to
Oh,
market
that's
he
that
know how to
team talk.
sell himself though. Yeah,
Right,
but
right.
he also know how to sell it too though. He also know how to do it too though. I understand
I'm
what
gonna
you're
tell you,
saying though, but we have to give
Mayweather.
Mayweather more credit than what we giving him.
The credit I'm
Huh?
giving Mayweather, like with Puffy, them niggas have had the ability to hire
No,
the right
no.
people to put them in. You think Mayweather is making these fucking decisions? No,
No,
he
no, no,
has
no,
that.
no, no, no.
Look, this president comes to him. He says, "This is what we should do." Now they do have the final say so because they're the owners, but they're
Yeah.
trusting that president to come in there and tell him. Half the time, I'm pretty sure Mayweather and them probably don't even know what the hell the president or the accountant is saying
I
to the
see what you're
niggas.
saying. You know what I'm saying? They hire the right people to guide them and entrepreneurial and making the right move. Yeah,
Ah,
you're right. Yeah,
now
you're right.
Puffy ain't a Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri can go in the studio by himself, grab his
Yeah,
MPC,
might be
make
pretty
a
different.
beat studio. He can
Yeah.
do the whole thing. He's not a fucking Dr. Dre. He can go in the studio. It's certain ones that DJ Quick, they can go in there. Timberland, they can go in there and do it
Manny Fresh,
themselves.
yeah, all of them, yeah.
All of them. Puffy is a nigga who just was blessed to pay the right talent around him to where
Right.
he's bigger than what he should be, and I'm not hating on that.
I see what you're
But
saying though. You know what I'm saying?
what up, my nigga Joe? If you got $1 billion, what's so hard with paying Mase, my nigga? Explain that. Did Mase not put, like he said
But
in the
hey,
song,
how you
Biggie
know he
died?
really got $1 billion though?
Well, look, even if you ain't got $1 billion for them to stamp you that, my nigga, you playing with a few hundred M's.
Yeah, he is. You know what I'm saying? I give him that. He playing with some $100 million, but we don't know if he'll
Right.
be billionaire. We don't. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
but that's what I said earlier. That's what I said. Even if he's not a billionaire, right?
Right,
If you
right,
playing with a few hundred M's, my nigga, which
right,
obviously you must be playing with, I'm sure he
right,
don't owe Mace nowhere close to one of them. He don't owe
right.
Mace no. Mace probably looking for like maybe 10 or 20 million, some shit like
10 or
that,
20
right?
million. That's it, man. Get that nigga
Man,
15 million, man. Let him.
hey,
You
check
know,
this
that's only
out.
right.
You gonna make it back though because he was ghostwriting for
Exactly.
your son. He was
It,
ghostwriting for your son. Your son would have been a
right.
Mace, the next Mace. Nobody would have caught on unless you got exposed, like you was trying to do by putting your son name on Mace Publishing for his album. That's why
But I
Mace
ain't
left.
gonna lie though. You know what I'm saying? Mace made a lot of money though. He was ghostwriting though. He did make a lot of money, but it's a lot of money he didn't make though. Like
Right.
Puff owed him some money. He owed him some millions.
Let's get to the point to where Mace is now suing Puff. Either he's suing him
Yeah.
or he's getting ready to sue the nigga, homie. So obviously, you're not gonna waste no money on court and lawyers
Right.
unless you got some money out there, my nigga. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So he did, and like he said in the live performance, and I'm gonna play that in a minute. He said, "I came back, and just like you do with any job, when they don't pay you, you leave again." like, god damn. And then he said he hunted by St. James. That's fucking Biggie Street, my nigga. That's the street Biggie grew up on, St. James, my nigga. That was a subliminal shot at Puff. Like, and then he said, I'm doing this for all the other artists who you basically fucked over, my nigga, from the making of the band people to the girls with Danny Kane and them to G Dep and everybody else. Nigga, Sean, nigga, he gave a fuck about nobody. Nobody, yo,
Right.
user ass nigga. You online calling yourself brother love, but you brother, I don't give a fuck about nobody but myself. And at the end of the song, Mace fucked me up. He said, and give Biggie Mama what he really worth.
Right.
Damn, my nigga. So you didn't even give Biggie Mama, nigga, your mans. You ain't even gave her what she supposed to get, my nigga.
Right. That is crazy though.
That nigga on that big red from the five heartbeats type shit, nigga. You can't see my books. Like, come on, my nigga. Like, I can't stand a grimy ass nigga, homie. Especially when you grimy to your own family or your own team. If you grimy to your
Right.
own family or your own team, or the niggas that got you to where you are in life, my nigga, and they got you at a hell of a spot in life.
Yeah, sure
How can
did.
you not look out for the ones that who back you stepped on the way up? If you bend over, nigga, and let me step on your back stepper, once I get up there, nigga, you'll never have to bend over for another nigga again, homie.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, my nigga?
Yeah, yeah. Loyalty go a long way, man. Like it's all about loyalty in this world, man. A lot of
My
people
nigga,
ain't got loyalty.
if I'm a billionaire, my nigga, and I owe you 20, nigga, you would have got it when you was first supposed to. It wouldn't have been no
Right.
20 years later you dissing me, my nigga.
Yes, that's why, you know what I'm saying? You know, like I look at some of these, you know what I'm saying, people coming up in the rap game now. You know, I look at the CMGs of the world, you know what I'm saying, how that nigga gotta do his team. Loyalty,
Right.
man.
My nigga,
Everybody
Meta.
over there eating, man. Everybody over there eating, bro.
Hey,
So
y'all feel free to hit
look
that
at that.
stream on up.
You know what I'm saying? So I look at the, you know what I'm saying, like the QCs of the world and
Look
you
here,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
I don't understand it. Birdman with Wayne. Not to be going backtracking, my nigga. Wayne
Right.
put your whole
Wayne
label on it.
saved cash money. He saved cash money for a few years. He brought
And for
them
the
back and took them over the top. When everybody
my nigga,
lived cash money, Wayne stayed and Wayne became the best rapper in the world.
being a real CEO, my nigga, I understand this, right? When you have a business and you're generating money, the CEO is going to always end up with a bigger portion
Right, because they're the
of
CEO.
exactly. So if I owe Wayne 50 million, right, or
Right.
even 30 million, whatever it is, I had to make at least 25 to 50% more than what I owe him.
Yep.
There's no way I can owe Wayne 30 or 50 million if I ain't made 40 or 50 off the nigga.
Right.
That just mathematically don't work. You
Yeah.
telling me I owe Wayne 30 or 50 million and I don't get nothing off of that?
And now that
See,
I
that's
think about
pure greed, nigga. That's pure greed. You the owner. You gonna eat. You didn't pay BG. He
right,
left. You didn't pay
right.
Manny. He left.
He left. Juvie left.
You the
Juvie.
CEO. You get the money before anybody else get it. But the thing was, he
Man.
was funding that lifestyle image of he was this
Right.
stunner. Instead
Yep.
of paying fucking artists, he was buying Bugattis. He was buying 20 million in chains. He
Right.
was 30 deep, 30 tour bus deep. But yet
Right.
the niggas that they just making you this money, they can't go buy a fucking cheeseburger.
Right.
It
He
looked
was
good
buying
on
them cars himself. He was giving them
right.
like 40, 50,000. He was giving them 40, 50,000 at a time, maybe 70,000, 60,000, and buying them cars and shit and jewelry.
And Drew,
He wasn't
and
really
Drew
giving them
said,
money like he supposed to be giving them.
not only that, Manny BG said he was trying to hold on to an issue with ice. I'm a grown man, I want my money. Juvie
Oh
said
yeah.
something to the
BG got his money. He took him to court. You know what I'm saying? Some of them took him to court.
no, that was Juvenile. He got 30 million from the nigga. But Juvenile said the nigga what did he say? He said the nigga was giving his old whips to them.
But
Like
I'm gonna
hand me
say this
down.
though, you know, if you take that nigga to court, he gonna pay you though. You take him to court because a lot of people done sued him and got paid. From Juvie,
But
a lot
that's
of
the
people
only
done
way
sued
you
him.
get paid. That's the only way you're gonna
That's the
get
only way
paid.
you're gonna get paid.
I
Yep.
don't want to do business with a nigga if that's the only way I'm gonna get paid, my nigga. Because then you got to go through the time.
Unless you,
Look, do you
unless
know?
your contract right.
Look, my
Unless
nigga,
you,
you know,
you know, so you come in there with the right contract.
even if your contract right, my nigga, some of these niggas can make a fucking case go up to 3 to 5
Exactly.
years, nigga.
Exactly.
I ain't got that
Exactly.
kind of. I mean, I'm gonna wait because it's my bread because I ain't got no choice. But who really want to wait that long, bro? So if you doing shady business, I'm not even gonna do business
But
with
I
you
know
off.
what's the name say he got paid right though, because you know he was older. You know, Mac 10 was older than them. He had been in the, like he was older and more wiser. He had been around his crew. So
Mac 10 shit
I
was
think his
different.
paperwork was right.
No, his shit was different, my nigga. Listen, Mac 10
Yeah,
had a
he had a
one.
distribution deal with you through
Had
them
a
or whatever. Yeah.
listen, my nigga. He had a one album deal with them. A one
Right. Right.
album.
One album
He
deal he
did.
did.
This how it go. Once he got done with the album, he gave it to Cash Money and Birdman. Birdman cut the check. He
Right.
walked away. Birdman
Right.
kept whatever he made off. That's how a one album deal go. You turn
Yeah.
that motherfucker
Exactly.
in, you get your bread, and then the
Right.
label will distribute that shit. And that's it. He was never like with Wayne and them. He or BG. He was never like sign. It was
Sign
just
like that. Yeah.
yeah, it was a one and done. So when a one and done is totally different, bro. You probably Birdman probably was like me. He probably was doing bad. He was like, man, I need $1 million. Birdman was like, man, I'll give you $1 million for an album.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's not the same. Wayne and them niggas
Right.
was
No, I
signed
see
for
what you're
5
saying.
and 10 albums and shit. Like
Right.
they were
Exactly.
fucking
Yeah.
signed.
Yeah. They
But
was
yeah,
really
the
signed.
back to the topic though, we done jumped all the way back on Birdman. We back on this fuck nigga Diddy though. And then it's like, how would you feel that if Diddy did it to you once, and then you sit here watching the nigga trying to get his son to do it to you? You goes writing for his son, but you noticing that all the publishing and the credit is in his son's name.
See. I mean, my thing again. I think BG said it before back in the day. You know, so so nigga fuck me once. You think I'm finna go back and let him fuck me again? Remember BG said this shit? Like, why would you go back and let him play you again? Why would you let him fuck over you again?
Right. Well, hold on, Step. Let's finish this video because I do got another one I want to get to before we get done with this fucking nigga. So if you don't mind, stand by, chill, relax, pour your drink, light up your blunt, hit that like button. And as always, to everybody, welcome to the hood. Oh, another y'all.
That
Stream y'all
was
link is in the chat if y'all want to
it's
come
like
up.
anything. I'm not gonna like downplay a whole legacy, but I am gonna say at the moment you recognize that it's not that in this you're not going in that same direction, you do have a right to say, hey, let's fix this over here. You know what I'm saying? And how long does it take to fix this over here? The word
No, I was.
power.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
The word power speaks to the ability to get the result, to make a thing happen. So if I say I'm a powerful man, that means I can make it happen.
Hey man, I've been gone for a little minute, man. Y'all show some love via Cash App or PayPal, or I'll stop giving y'all motherfuckers shit for good. Don't play with me. Show some love and support. Let's go.
So if you're saying you're a person of power, then when a woman asks you something, you can make it happen. That's why I know I'm a powerful man. He's a powerful man. If he wants something to happen, he can make it happen. So when it comes to business, it's the same way. I believe I'm powerful. I can make it happen. What I'm trying, what I think I deserve, I can make it happen. What he
My,
feels like
my,
I deserve, he can make it happen. So it's just a matter of if you want to make that happen. You understand what I'm saying? Because it ain't
I,
nobody else's decision.
I really do. My question, I think I was a fan of, and I think everybody that's in here tonight probably was under the same impression. What you know about going out here west? Like, what?
Even
We thought
yeah,
y'all was
but
best
even the
friends.
artists, but even the artists were as well. But every artist somehow after the first album,
Mm-hmm.
most of them took a different turn. So then what do you accredit that
Diddy ass.
to? Right? I mean, you gotta ask yourself that. That's not
Right.
Mase, you
because
had Sean under the wing too in the beginning, right?
yeah. So then at the what I'm trying to say is if you keep coming to the same demise, what I was taught in counseling is if something keeps happening, you can't blame other people. You have to own that you are playing a major role in this. Is that
Real
true or
shit,
no?
Stepper. What you think?
Was that?
I
What you
would
think
say
about
he's
that? Shit
probably
keep happening
95%.
around the same person.
Yeah.
Is he
If something
accountable
keeps
or not?
happening, because to
That's
me, I believe
accountability.
Yeah.
yeah, that's accountability.
Yeah.
If something, it's just like me. If artists keep falling out with me, then I need to change something. That's
Exactly.
what I would look at. I'm not perfect. I don't attend to it. And one thing about me, people that know me, I don't lie for me, and I won't lie for you. I'm gonna keep it straight. I'm never gonna downplay you because I'm not feeling you right now. We did some amazing music together.
I was gonna ask you something.
Hey, yo, Mase.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask you. I want to ask you two-part questions, and this is one I want to ask you is: you have any regrets leaving the game on top back in '99, and
No.
how? Okay,
No.
okay,
And
okay.
honestly, that was the best decision I ever made. Other than other than um my children and my family, that was the best decision I ever made. And I'll tell you why. Because I left it the way I did, I forever have access to it. Cause it doesn't control me.
I respect that. I respect that. I respect it. Hey, yo, Mase, I want to ask you another.
Hey, and be advised, you also can participate in the show via Clubhouse again. I got them out their asses off their feet on their P's and Q's, and the Hood Unlock is now back on Clubhouse. So if you want to participate in the show doing via Clubhouse, feel free to follow us over there, West.
Question two: how you linked up with Magic and him started managing you and all that?
I got with Magic at the tail end of '99, I think, and I was trying to get Magic to bring me into business with Starbucks and the AMC theaters. That's like one of the things people don't know. So once I was transitioning from music, he was he was beginning to show me how to do business outside of music.
Yeah, you know, I ain't gonna lie, Mace. You was gonna do big things in '99, man. But I understand, you know, when it's time to go, it's time to go. So I respect.
And honestly, it's just like like real talk, you get opportunities where one door closes and another door open, and you have to be smart enough to know when this door is closing and when that door is opening.
That's a
And I look at people who did stay and what they turned into. So I think I made the best decision. So because if I would have stayed, people always try to say different things, but just think about it. If I would have stayed in music and I would have been in that truck, then I would have been in jail. So either way, that wouldn't have been a good thing for me.
fact.
How'd you feel about Sean when you had him under the wing? Because I heard like once he was signed to Bad Boy, like you was like he was under you. I seen him in the video that you had with Blackstreet. I seen him in the cut in the video. So
Yeah, he wasn't like under me, but he was definitely hanging out, and I was trying to give him all the game like that that Biggie gave me, and I think that's like one of the things that give me like a drive to helping new artists is that when I came into the game, somebody gave me the blueprint. They gave me how to do things, how to deal with the CEO, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like and how to approach music and everything. So I think having somebody like Big, I wouldn't say he was my mentor, but he was definitely like the OG of the label, letting you know, hey, this is what you want to do, this is what you don't want to do.
That's dope. And I got a question to that. What is one of the most memorable things that Biggie told
Make sure you get yours. Make sure. Make it your business, he said, to get yours.
you?
There's niggas that love you when you up, do not love you when you down.
Mhm.
Real shit.
Do you still communicate with Loon or anybody else that you came up with from the beginning?
Um, I did not come up with loan, and
You
I
funny as shit.
because you say a lot of things that are it is what most people believe, but it's not actually true. You get what I'm saying? So that's the
Yeah, I
passion you
do.
get from me. Is not intended for anything else. When he first came home, I spoke to him, and I probably think there's some things that we probably can work together on charity wise.
Mhm. So is the song that you just did an introduction to your, are you re-entering the music scene? Is that what's going
Um, the songs that I did was a one of seven. It was a one of seven. Um, the first two came out. It's still like five of them,
on? Mhm.
and the idea of the oracle was to start just kind of releasing music that would be like authentic, would be honest, and it would be straightforward. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
give you an opportunity for you to kind of have a peek inside my brain and see what I think. Because clearly, what people think I think is not what I think. And
Mhm.
that's where the confusion comes in because they're kind of like judging me by something. They don't even know if I believe that.
And so
And
the oracle is like an answer to all the
yeah, so you
lists.
don't have to ask me none of them questions. You know why
Ah!
people, because people like, well, why you do this? Well, why you do that? If I put all this information in front of you, if this happened with you, would you still be doing that?
Are you that was hypothetical, right? You wasn't answering.
Mace, are you worried about how the world is going to perceive you knowing that you're a pastor and you're putting out music? I don't know if this are have been asked
No,
already, but
no, no. I believe I'm so unique that I would be doing myself and the people that follow me an injustice if I didn't do what I believe.
Will you do interviews like the Breakfast Club or whoever else have like interview
I,
platforms? Would
I
you
would
do any
do
of those?
I would only do interviews with people that are unbiased. If you're biased or you operate with the views of somebody else without asking honest and genuine questions, I would not do interviews with you. That would be a waste of my time, and it would help you to paint me in a bad light because you're not there to hear my answer. You're there to make your point. And journalism is at its best when people are just answering the questions and letting the person answer it without shaping the question to where they have to answer it the way you're thinking. So it's like, who just asked me this question?
You talking about like right now?
Yeah, Nicole, that was you.
Yeah.
So if I come to you and Nicole and I say, um, Nicole, people want to know, is your nose real, right? Like this is how people talk. Like somebody come on here and say that. I just want to know, is your nose real? Like you're already starting a conversation in doubt. Questioning is not questioning. There's a difference between asking you a question and questioning you. That's two different things. And when people ask the thing they're asking, they're really questioning me. They're not asking me a question. Does that make sense?
It
One
does.
hundred
Or am I
percent.
bugging out?
Perfect sense. That was a brilliant analogy.
So
So do you oh, I'm
when
sorry.
most people ask me what they believe is a question, it's questioning me. And I'm not there to answer a person questioning me. I'm there to answer the question.
Do you intend on like putting out music, like really getting knee deep in the music industry, like getting back in the industry? Again, all these questions I'm asking, I'm not sure if
We don't want to hear this airhead broad that just hopped on Clubhouse and repeating the same fucking question, Stepper. So, Stepper, what do you think, man? Mason gave this nigga 20 years. He actually came back on a promise to pay, was go writing for his son, did the Bad Boy reunion tour. We don't know if he got paid from that or not. What do you think that makes go and exhausted all his options and now dissing him and silver suiting is warranted? What's your opinion on it?
I think that's the reason why Mase left the rap game because Diddy was messing over him on the contract. So, and when he came back, like you say, he came back for the money every time. You know what I'm saying? It was to get some money out of it. But Diddy would never release him from his contract. So that's what he really wanted, Diddy to release him from the contract. So that's probably why he didn't put out a lot of music. He kept leaving the game, coming back. And see, he don't own his publishing, right? He probably owned a small percentage of it. So he wanted
He
his
don't
publishing to bring back.
publish it, and he want the books open. He believes some money is owed as well. Because in his disc, he said he read his budget every week, so he knew what his budget was.
So it's like, damn, man, it's kind of fucked up, man. Because what talent did Diddy have? He didn't write his raps. He wasn't making a beat.
That's what I was telling you
So,
earlier. He was just a good decision maker, nigga. That was it. He hired the right staff.
right, he was a good coach. He hired the
Only
right
thing, that,
staff.
only thing he could do is dance, and I don't think he could dance, but the real think he can. Other
I
than
don't
that,
think he
nigga,
could
I
dance either.
on the stage on one foot, nigga, and spinning around, nigga, like he a LGBT member, which we believe he is also too. But anyway, back on topic. Other than dancing around like a fairy on stage, nigga, I don't shit. I couldn't tell you what that nigga talent
Yeah.
is.
He just made the right investment, had the right business people around him, like you said. I don't respect him.
I don't either, my nigga. And I stopped liking that nigga when Tupac exposed the kink about the nigga, homie, and who he really was. Let's go ahead and tap into this last video of Mase performing the Oracle a cappella live. before we get the fuck up out of here. Y'all listen to the words, because Mase is definitely telling me what's going on in his side of the story. Let's go, West.
Bring you great success, and they never get this rightfully done to them or do to them. Me, I'm a person that God blessed so much that when I walked away from music, I got richer than I was in music. So when I came back with a chip on my shoulder, and I should. They just tried to starve me. I did a lot of work, and I just never got paid. So when you don't get paid, you don't show up to work. And people keep asking why you keep coming and quitting again. That's a good question. Because every time I get promised I'm going to get paid again. And when I find out I ain't getting paid, I quit again. Do you understand that part? Do this arena understand this part? So when I say what I say, I know it can get a lot of people in trouble, but not me. Because I don't get in trouble. I'm God-made. I'm God-made. I'm God-made. I'm God-made. So I walked in here with about $1 million in the jury and no security. Because I'm from the I wish a nigga would. I be kind to niggas too much. I be kind with niggas, they see me smiling and they think I'm sweet. But really I'm smiling because you ain't no bread in me. Put my music on, bro. Let's go. Let's do it. Turn me up. Here we go. And we definitely not goals, and we definitely not woes. You can feel it in your soul. We ain't nothing. I want to do it. I want to be. I'm an optometrist, do women like Solomon. I could burn bridge, walk water like the prophets did. I could read niggas' futures like astrologists. Why I'm so clean, I'm the next thing to godliness. Niggas trying to starve my kids and get my money to their firstborn. I'm not the nigga supposed to work for. You're supposed to teach Coach and P about a legacy. Instead of niggas following you, you teach them treachery. And now you say you checking me without the checking. You know what you're talking about is hurting niggas double jeopardy. Niggas saying let it go. You bugging nigga, I can't let it be. Tell niggas don't talk to me. I can only talk to me. I don't want my budget ready. I read the journey every week. I'm on my way out too. But it's a way out for me. Niggas trying to tangle money. They didn't think I ever love. Niggas love to start the artist, but they love to kill the fruits. Let's go, Mase.
You heard that nigga Mase. Niggas love to start an artist, but they don't mind paying the freaks. Ain't that a bitch?
Wow.
We ain't nothing, nigga. How can I talk like this? Because when you from above, you're above them all. I may not be above in money yet, but I'm above in spirit, so I will see myself as second. And because of that, I talk the way I want to talk. And I talk when I want to talk. I come in when I want to come in. Yes, sir. I leave out when I want to leave out. Because I'm my own man.
Yes, sir.
I show up with thunderfall. I ain't running from y'all. Because I come for it all. I fire at the light and watch you fall. They want to kill the short first because I come for the tall. And when you're being honest, how the hell do you call? I bring smoke and water on. I'm used to the fall. I empty pipes with clicks get called and go to church on Sunday on the illness of law. Don't ever put me with other bad boys who have hardships. You know I really jumping like a mosh pit, nigga. I'm the first level, dirt level. I can never work level. Niggas mad I made it to the hour level work level. Since Cain killed Abel, I'm able to kill Cain. And love don't steal, my nigga, change your name. And I see no integrity in your name. And I'm haunted by the ghost of St. James, Champagne King. Match my role in plain Jane. And I say, blame God I ain't changed. And if niggas never found the killer, why is niggas living it? Everybody broke, niggas gotta bring a vision in. Niggas be selling they soul to go to a brunch. Niggas might end up sweet, drinking that punch. I suffer good. And niggas
Bars, nigga. I don't know if you motherfuckers paying attention. That nigga Mase said they never found Biggie Killer who's in California. Then why are you so comfortable living there? Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Your mans was killed here. Unsolved murder. No killer caught. And you around California 90% of the year enjoying your life.
Right.
Make that
Exactly.
make sense.
It'll make that
I'm
make
high
sense.
as fuck. Something else I wanted to say too. I'm high. Some of you wanted to reply. Oh, everybody broke. You gotta blame the visionary. Why is everybody that was signed to Bad Boy or fuck with you is hurting for money but you? Some ain't adding up. And I'm pretty sure somebody at some point fucked up their own pot. You know, niggas fuck up. But not everybody, bro.
Right.
We already know Puffy sweet than a motherfucker. Drinking that puffy juice, you might end up sweet drinking that punch. Keep in mind, Mase was the first one to expose. He walked into Puffy's personal bathroom in his house, and he had that dildo on that motherfucking cabinet. He said, "So
Sure.
you stay away from that puffy juice, nigga." Yeah, I know when he get drunk, like you saw on Drink Champs, and on his live, he gets zesty than a motherfucker. But back
Yeah.
to
And niggas know from another hood. Forget a brotherhood, I'm trying to make sure that my mother good. I ain't sheep, but I'm really golden the ghost. No matter the top five, I'm one quoted the most. I'm the ghost of Wolf, ghost of Rizzo. Come with the facts you never considered. I'm the ghost of Shine. I speak for every artist never spoke their mind. Representing every artist that was left behind. From Craig Mack to G Dep. I speak
oh, he owned him.
you ever stole a sample? Why you playing with me? Knowing I make examples.
He said, I'm proof, and I seen every producer you ever stole a sample. Told you nigga ain't even getting credit for the beats.
Right. Damn.
You Millie Vanilli ass nigga.
Right.
Niggas hop on my money, you know this is not a man move. You know you freaking I'm Tony. You know that nigga get lonely. It's never simple, you owe me. You know that say it's true. You had a chance to do right now, understand you. You can't stop a nigga came from waking, can't do. Karma came and gave him dollars for what he did. He Kim Porter, nigga.
I'm sorry, this nigga makes it sick. He said you
Right.
can't starve a nigga who came from wicking canned foods.
Right.
Oh, I know a lot of y'all ain't catching this, man. I know a lot of y'all is not catching this, nigga. Nigga, the lowest you can be in life, my nigga, is to have to be on food stamps or a wig or, you know, canned foods, right? We know that's the lowest because the next phase is homelessness, right? And hunger.
Right.
So how you
Yep.
starving a nigga who been been that low? Nigga, he letting you know, nigga, I came from that, nigga. So this money
Right.
you hold, no, you ain't starving me, nigga. I done had less. Man, y'all got
Exactly.
a list. Mace has always been lyrical, my nigga. Salute,
Yeah.
nigga. I love it, nigga. When a nigga can just be so hard with their lyrics at the same time, you ain't gotta say exactly everything for a nigga to really catch it, nigga. I love the
Right.
wordplay.
Mm.
You know that say it's true. You had a chance to do right now, understand you. You can't stop a nigga came from waking, can't do. Karma came and gave him dollars for what he did. He Kim Porter, nigga, the day he dies, he rest.
He said Karma Cameron gave him daughters for what he did to Kim Porter. Oh, R.I.P. to Kim Porter.
Damn.
Damn. He said Karma gave him
Mm.
daughters for what he did to Kim Porter, nigga. I don't think niggas
Right.
understand that how hard this Oracle 2 is when it comes to what he's speaking on, y'all. Y'all gotta get up on this shit if you ain't already there, my nigga. I see my nigga step on it, and I hope the rest of y'all is too.
You had a chance to right now understand you. You can't stop a nigga clean from waking. Can't you commentating, gave him bonus for what he did. He killed Porter, and the day he dies, he rests in piss water. You could have traded.
Man, the day he died, he rests in piss water. Oh. Hey, the pastor is not playing with this nigga.
Right.
This nigga Diddy is getting bodied by a pastor, nigga. Don't forget he's Pastor Mason and Bector, nigga. The pastor got bars.
Know your strategies and what your habits are. And right now, I got a ball in your faculties. And when you get the nerve to come back with me, what a destiny.
That's good, Miss Howard.
Actually, after Big God, what a travesty. When Mase left, nigga, was nobody at. Guess I'm not the last one.
When Mase left, there wasn't nobody after me. I guess I got the last laugh.
Nigga, was nobody at. What a destiny. Gotta know the dollar sign wasn't rapping free. Actually, after Big God, what a travesty. When Mase left, nigga, was nobody at. Guess I'm not the last one. They laughing about niggas stay strapping. Ready for a massacre. Hand black ball makes the ball lay black about. Tupac was nigga, I ain't even mad at you. Pretty nigga always make they box. Come on. Yes, you can say I know I pop filler. Yeah, I'm just a hard nigga. Ride down Baker Street with my own shit. You from my burning nigga. Go rep your own hole. I'm not hating on your paperwork, bro. Right now, I'm only saying that you really work. You ain't a architect. You just a nigga know how to market death. Go pay his mother what she really worth, nigga.
Man, this nigga just body brother love, my nigga. Again, salute to Mase, like he say, he not afraid to speak on Diddy like everybody else is. I can't wait to hear the other 5 parts. I don't know if it's about different people or if it's all about this whole situation with Diddy. But if the other 5 or 6 parts is all about the relationship between him and Diddy, and this was the first part, I can imagine what the rest of this series or this album is gonna sound like. Stuff. What you think?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fire.
Right. Well, look though, y'all. That's the show for the day. I will be getting back on more often, y'all. I hope y'all still got your notification on. I hope to see y'all getting y'all memberships back greenlit. I hope to see the donations start coming back in, so I can have some incentive to want to give back to y'all like I do. Keep in mind, I'm the only person that does it, so you definitely don't want to end that opportunity, y'all. I got some more things coming up. I will keep you guys informed as those times come. I appreciate my nigga Stepper 3 stepping in here, aka Mo 3 cousin. I can never forget who the is. Welcome over here, my nigga. I appreciate you tapping in and rocking with me during the
All
show.
right. Salute.
Welcome, man. I'll let you next time.
All right.
For sure. Hey, and I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody in the chat that tapped in with me. My brother, Miss Goldie. See you, baby girl. She's still green lit. My fan bam, Miss Howard. She's still green lit. Appreciate the support. My nigga Big Nutter was in the building. My nigga Joe and Cool was in the building. My nigga Audio Crack was in the building. Y'all niggas better get back green lit. If you wasn't green lit, you need to get it. One Man Band was in the building. Miss Star was in the building. Big L Dog. Appreciate all the love and the support. And everybody else, if I missed you, I love shout out to y'all as well. Well, yeah, I got more content coming. I got more things coming. The Hood Unlocked is expanding into other fields of um, entertainment. And I'm going to sit back and keep progressing and making my brand expand while these bitch ass niggas hate, whether they hating from their YouTube channel or they hating from the bushes in the chat. I'm gonna still get this bag. I'm gonna still do what I'm supposed to do, and you can't stop it, nigga. Cause like May said, I'm God made. I'm God made. Hey, y'all take care, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace. You know what? Since this is my first show back, y'all, right? Fuck it. Why not? Shit. So this is my first show back. Hold on. I gotta go out. I gotta go out the right way. Like it's only right if I go out the right way. So let's do this right, y'all. Let me pull up the song real quick. I already know what time it is, y'all. I wasn't even thinking about this. Like I was really on some other shit, y'all. But you know, we back on it. It's all good. As always, I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the support. Without y'all, hey, I can't do it on here, y'all. So keep supporting the channel. I need y'all to do more than just hit that like button. I need y'all to hit that share button now too. Everybody know the Hood Unlocked is back on and popping, and we're gonna be moving real fast and doing some new shit this year, y'all. I love everybody that support my channel. I love everybody that rock with me, because a lot of niggas ain't loyal, and I'm gonna speak on that probably in the next show or two. I found some more disloyal motherfuckers in my bushes and I had to cut their head off. That's why they're not here now. And it's sad though because I spotted these snakes a while ago, and I was just trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. But they show their true color and their head's been chopped off. So I'll be informing you of who those are in the future. I am Sensio Official, and as always, I'd like to welcome you motherfuckers to the Hood Unlocked. Make sure you tap with us on TikTok as well as Clubhouse. We back on that bitch. Yeah, had to get lawyers involved, but it's all good though. I ain't at a Clubhouse no more. But still, fuck you though. Compton. All right, I'll let you motherfuckers later, man. Peace.
Put your hands up. My hood niggas, can you stand up? If you not from here, you can walk it. And you not hood.
What's up? You're welcome to Sing, and I'd like to welcome you to the Hood King of Content.
Bitch!